This thing crap.
Stand down, my guy. That's that good shit.
I'm sorry.
CT Beats.
I think her name is Leatherwood. What the fuck?
Come on, y'all. Get off your phones.
I got you, G.
Unless you're streaming live. Commenting on interacting with everybody.
Man,
I could definitely do that.
it's Thursday. That mean it's Friday. Tomorrow.
Hey.
Now can I borrow $1 until tomorrow? I need to borrow $1 until tomorrow. Huh? How y'all doing, my people? My people that's on live, my people that's listening on every app that we are freaking on. Good evening.
Yo.
Hello.
It is another episode of the Area 510 podcast. I'm here with my brothers from another, my business partners, 4 Kings. Let's talk business.
What's going on?
How y'all doing, man? My guy, Drizzy Dre Rogers, man. With the what's this, orange on?
Yeah, boy.
Look like he cleaning the park. Okay. No, my G, man. How are you tonight?
Yeah.
Tell me
I'm
about
a little
yourself.
tired. I ain't been to sleep in 18 hours, boss.
It doesn't matter. Get back out there on that field. No, just playing. Sorry to hear that, though.
No, that's all right.
Grown man shit, man. Grown man
It's a
shit.
part of being a black male in the world we live in today.
Definitely is, man. We're going over here to my right. Second right.
What's going on?
Lord Minister Kinky himself.
Yeah.
How are you, Junior? My guy.
You know, today is another blessing. I woke up, you feel me? I ate. I got to talk to a few people and help a few people at work. Just living to survive and surviving to live.
Blessings.
Another day on earth, my brother.
That's a great thing that you did something super positive about eating, man.
You said about eating?
Yeah, that's what I
Sunday.
said. You always got to look out for self first. You can't help nobody if you don't help yourself.
We gonna go on over here to Sparrowhawk. My guy, Tim, man. How you doing, my G?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on with everybody, man?
Everybody's
Blessed.
good.
Yeah, you know,
Everybody's
blessed.
good. Yes, sir.
Took my son to his football practice today. Took a nap. You know, I don't really take naps, but
You barely sleep at night, so I don't know how you
Yeah.
don't take a nap. But okay.
I don't know. I never wanted to as a kid.
You grown now. You got options now, G.
It just don't work out in my favor.
I hear you, man. How's the nephew doing in football?
He doing good. He learned it fast. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't one of them parents that try to rush sports on kids. Cause especially if you know you just got a natural talent, your kid is gonna come. So I
Most
always
definitely.
make sure my kid be a kid first.
And it could ruin a relationship between the son and father when you're trying to.
It could,
Sport,
but you
you
feel
know,
me?
culture.
Every now and then, I would teach him how to play catch and shit like that. But I ain't
Amen.
never really worked on no routes or nothing with him. So now they really doing
Oh
it.
yeah,
He
let
picking
them do
up
that.
fast though. He
Yes,
picking up
sir.
fast.
Yes, sir.
But no, usually I do some shit like that. But it's just like I said, I
Natural
want my
instinct.
kid. I want to make sure my kid is a kid first.
There you go. I like that tactic.
Right.
We're gonna go on over here to my brother from another.
You're not going to find it there.
He got a long title, so I'm gonna let him spell that out for y'all. Talk to the people.
What's going on, y'all? It's your favorite funny looking cute potty man, the conscious you love to ignore. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah." You ain't
I
gonna
will
give
tell
you a long title.
I will tell you know what it is, but you really had no idea. And you go close, baby Thanos.
Baby Thanos. There we go. Yeah. Man, all right, my people, man. I just wanted to give a couple of things out to the people. To the people that's listening. Drizzy Dre Rogers. Just want to give some info, man. So, for those who are actually struggling with things as far as homeless crisis, just food, just receiving food. You know, everybody don't have a job, and some people just can't work due to COVID. You're just just out of whack. You just can't get a job, or you just can't work for whatever reason, man. I definitely want to give you guys some info on a couple of nonprofit organizations. One is definitely Tribe, one that I work for, Tribe Inc. We're over there stationed at San Antonio Park. So if you want to go to the website and check out oaklandtribe.inc or .org, actually, .org, and oaklandtribe.org, and sign up, put your name on the list, you and your family, and go down there. And you don't even have to go down there. That's the blessing about that. They'll deliver food and snacks to you and your family. And actually, from my experience of doing it, dropping food and snacks off to the families, probably in West Oakland, I believe, a couple weeks ago. And it's just a blessing to see the smiles on the kids' faces, actually, because they really don't be having food. That's not even just in West Oakland. That's everywhere. Some people just don't have shit in their house. And that's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? So, so we want to bless those who needs it. And just to see the smile on their faces, the parents, and just, they ain't got to worry about eating tonight. And that's a good feeling. So, oaklandtribe.org. Go ahead, check that website out. And then it's another one over there on in West Oakland. What is it? Willow Street? Willow Street. Interfaith Council of Alameda County. They are linked up with Westside Baptist Church. If you're homeless, or if you know somebody that's homeless, you could go down there, get you a nice hot shower. They give you some food, pick out some clothes, and they do a food distribution just like Tribe does. Take some stuff back to wherever you live, and see how that works. That's on, Willow Street, over there by Mandela Parkway. If y'all are familiar with the West Oakland BART station, go down there and check it out. So the address is 32 Willow Street, Oakland, California, 94606. Wednesdays. Ooh, what time on Wednesdays, though?
Wake up early and
4 to 8.
Early.
4 to 8. 4 to 8.
Okay.
4 to 8. Go down there. And then also they have this thing called Safe Parking. They do that on Wednesdays also. Go down there if you need help getting registration, license plate stuff. Anything that you may need help with that you just can't get from the DMV, do for whatever reason, they hook you up. Because everybody helping their people. I just want to make sure my people is getting blessed with the same stuff by your own people.
That's right.
So please check that out, man. Tribe Inc. And then you got Interfaith. That's INTERFAITHAC.org. Please check that website out. Sign up. Go check it out. Get your info. And see what you can do with that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna also go ahead and give you one. A nonprofit I work for is called United Council of Human Services. If you are based in the Bayview area of San Francisco, you can go ahead and check that out. It's off of Jennings Street. You can go ahead and look up Mother Brown's shelter, and you'll get a lot of support there. You'll get food, 3 square meals a day. They have a safe sleep site for those who live in the area or who are familiar with the area. They also have a shower that you can use and other resources there that you can use. You can also ask to speak with a counselor or a care coordinator that'll help you get other resources such as Social Security, EDD, SSDI, SSI, Medi-Cal, Medicare, any type of, just pretty much everything. We cover all bases there, and we really support the community if you want to go check it out.
Most definitely. Anybody else got something from inside? Want to show somebody out?
I shouted this organization out in previous podcasts. People's Breakfast. They definitely been helping the community out with over Bay Area as far as providing tents, food, clothing for the homeless as well. You feel me?
Advocating for those who are in jail. They do a lot for those in the Bay Area or in Oakland for sure.
A lot of that.
And even also want to plug in their the one of the founders who run it, Hella Black Pod. You feel me? They just hit their 100 episodes, so shout out to them. You feel me? Definitely want to keep brothers, especially in Oakland. You feel me? Or even the Bay Area for that matter, or California in this podcast space. You feel me? Because again, we ain't in competition, man. We just neighbors, bro. So shit.
Ain't no competition. It's all love. You feel me? All love.
Definitely. and with all that love, even what I just said, my people, if y'all listening, my black people, please, I'm telling y'all, go get this stuff, please,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
it's a whole bunch of. We live in this community where there's a is dominant Latino and is dominant Asian community. So what I'm saying is they're over there, they're getting they getting theirs. That's, you know what I'm saying, they getting theirs. Black people, bro, stop being so afraid. Stop having that pride or whatever the hell. Go out there and go get in the fucking line. You go get in the line for some Nikes and Jordans and other shit. Go get some food for your kids. You feel what I'm saying? And it's free. Why would you not? Yes.
Importantly, to add on to that, you don't gotta be down on your ass to go get this shit. Like
it's
you
free.
just gotta be down. I mean, you really ain't gotta be down. You know what I'm saying? Just get up and go check it out.
Please.
Even with housing and other shit like that, SNAP, food stamps. You know what I mean? Like, don't just nah, I'm doing okay. Nah, we supposed to be doing fine.
And they owe us anyway.
And we in the pandemic. Go get your shit. If motherfuckers tell you no, go around them. Reason being, you ain't gonna know nothing until you go around these motherfuckers that don't want to help us.
For sure.
And there's people don't want to help us, and then we got
Go figure it out for
lazy
yourself.
people. So it's
It's all fucked up.
it's really one of those things to where you gotta ask 5 people to get a little bit of information, and it shouldn't be like that, but you damn near got to. I've been in a predicament myself, so you know what I'm saying.
Go
Keep
search
going
it for
around
yourself.
people. Ask for managers if you got to. Look online. Look on websites. Read fine print. They got shit that be happening. Housing just had a mass opening for black males in between 18 and what 40.
They definitely just
five or
did.
something like that.
Please go
and it
check
just
that out.
closed. No, it just closed.
Did
but-
Them niggas is only throwing certain places.
Yeah,
open.
yeah. No,
But they
for
gonna
sure.
do that.
But
They gonna do that.
Like
I'm just saying.
Campbell's Village
I
and
didn't. I
shit
didn't.
like
I
that.
word them
Hey,
out. I
guess
found
what?
out
I'm
word
in
them
the
out.
village. Look at
He
me.
said, "I'm in the village." Thug
It
it.
takes a village, they say.
But you know,
Go to
yeah.
Campbell first, though.
Don't accept no 1 or 2 no's. I know that shit frustrating as fuck, especially going through what you go through on a daily basis already. Fuck all that no shit. Niggas need it. Either you gonna ask for it and get in the nice way, or
Go ahead and play snatchies.
go ahead and get that East Oakland about you.
No, but I did want to shout out old high school Wildcat friend. You feel me? She got millennial moms. You feel me? They got millennial meals coming up on
Ooh.
Saturday. This Saturday, May 1st. You feel me? 12 to 2 at New Hope Baptist Church. You feel me? So they giving away good foods, infant goods. You feel me? It's a drive.
for your babies.
You can also donate to their cause. You feel me? At on their Cash App. That's Millennial Moms with 2 S's at over there. You feel me?
Tim,
So
close the door or window.
Definitely.
so yeah, you feel me? Shout out to the Millennial Moms out there helping the community get their kids right. You understand? Cause the babies need it, y'all. They do.
And try and open that door.
The future.
No, just open it.
It's the future.
Definitely. Anybody else?
I got one. I didn't get a chance to really look too much up on it, but it's
No,
called,
yeah, one is all, you know.
it's called Building a Foundation. They really certify with women with children, elderly people. What else? But from the views, they got five stars on the views. A lot of people commented some good things about them, saying it really gets the job done. To go through them if you need help and assistance.
That's what's up, man. Shout out. What's the place called again?
Building a solid foundation. That's what it's called.
Well, where they located?
That sound
Off
like some shit out of a movie.
off of San Leandro Street in Oakland, California. Yes.
Right.
San Leandro Street in Oakland, California. Okay.
Yeah, the back.
I thought I said San Leandro, Oakland, California. I'm like, whoa.
It doesn't go.
There's San Leandro and there's Oakland.
Yeah, the address is 11070 San Leandro Street, Oakland, California 94603.
Way to give the coordinates, my boy.
Right.
You guys.
So Google Map it, ask G's, whatever you gotta
What we
do.
about to talk about today?
Man, hey, close that door for me. Y'all want that door open?
Yeah, he wanted over.
Yee. All right.
It's a little nippy, ain't it?
It is actually, man. But Man, we gonna talk about some stuff because I feel like we should get deep and get talk about something that's very relatable to every single person on this God's green earth. You know what I'm saying? White, black, green, blue, doesn't matter. High class, low class, it doesn't matter, man. But we're gonna talk about depression, man. Why? Because I be around a lot of people that be depressed, but be in denial. So I think everybody needs to open up and talk about what the fuck, or talk about the first time they were actually depressed and when did it act. You know, when did you actually realize it? Were you actually in denial about it? Like, I'm cool, I'm straight, but you were actually, body wise, it was showing. Your actions were showing differently. You wasn't doing what you used to. You know what I'm saying? What was the time? What was a perfect time in your life when you actually like, damn, I'm depressed?
I pulled my hamstring for the first time ever. I actually, this was my first physical injury during a sport ever in life. I've never been injured. Everything that I did ever break, it was always non-sport related. So I was I was down in the dumps during this time. I've never like not been out and just like doing me. You feel me? And then when that happened, I doubted myself for a long time. I not only doubted myself, like I doubted those around me who were like trying to coach me. I doubted those like trying to mentally support me. Like I damn near doubted the trainers that was trying to bring me back. You feel me? And yeah, during that time, bro, I remember I was like trying to like still like be active and do all the things everybody was telling me to do, but like somewhere inside I was just like crazy dead. Like I was dying inside, bro. Like literally.
DED, huh?
I just felt inadequate. Like I literally felt like I had no reason to live anymore. Like
Damn, what were they?
Hammy? Yeah.
I mean, but you gotta understand with athletes though, like
but I
when
was,
they actually
that's all
like
I
when something go
cared about,
bad,
bro. I
yeah.
didn't care about school. I didn't care about nothing. If I
Shit go
could
down.
blow a knee out though, nigga.
He thought it was over.
I've never been injured. Okay, hearing me. Okay? They get booby mouths. I'm always to the pros.
Nah, he blew that knee out, so he was big crying for a reason.
that's
But
what
I hear
that's
you
what
though.
I'm
I hear
saying.
you though.
Like, to me, in that point, like I've always, throughout all of my years playing sports, every time you hear somebody say,
Look, nigga shooting already.
every time you hear a nigga,
Nigga said, "Fuck that depression."
somebody,
That's how you get it off.
somebody pull a hamstring, you feel me? It'll be like, oh yeah, a hamstring is one of the most unforgiving injuries you can have because it's always like tissue or something that can re-tear. It's always you got to break down the tissue. If you don't do it right, it can re-tear again. It can rip. It's too many things. Like you can always be injured off just that one pull, that one tear, that one. You feel me? It's just so I've always felt that like deep back in the back of my mind. I was just like, man, I'm gonna be one of those dudes who always
Talk about the good old days.
Talking about the what if
yeah,
I
like
never.
you feel me? Like damn, I remember, bro. Niggas wasn't, you feel me? And then I was down. I ain't gonna lie, for a smooth like 3 months, I couldn't even shake it, and I was really only injured for like 6 to 8 weeks. I got back. I was getting back in shape. I was doing everything I needed to do. You feel me? But I was always scared. I never run the curve again. Actually, I told my coach I don't run curves. Nigga, if it's not a straightaway, I ain't doing it.
That's deep.
Like that. That's how I tore it, bro.
He said, I don't want no.
Yeah, you feel me? It
Can't
was
run
straight.
for no
If I
dogs.
can't run in a straight line, I don't want to do it. And that's when I
I'm
knew
saying
for
it
a
fucked
fact
up his
what I was
whole
gonna
thing. Yeah.
do. Yeah, I was good, bro.
Can't run from no dogs.
As an athlete, that is a
Can't
big
play
thing though,
tag.
for sure. Because athletes,
I didn't care about none of that, bro. I ran track. Nigga, all I wanted to do is jump, and I wanted to be the biggest jumper out there, nigga.
it's crushing the dreams. That's why it's
That's what I'm
depressing.
saying.
Yeah.
That's all I knew.
Little insight, because if you watch athletes like professional athletes, when they either out of commission for like a week or two, they be like, their wives be like, all he want to do is just sit in his man cave and just watch sports. He doesn't come out. He doesn't shave. Like he's depressed. Yeah, it don't even be a big issue, bro.
That's your life. Like,
They just don't
honestly,
wanna-
when
yeah.
you're an athlete, sports, bro, your sport is your life. Like you don't care about nothing else.
You don't do Nathan.
You feel me? That is your happiness. That's your peace. That's your solitude. No matter how rough it is at work, no matter how tough, no how mentally draining, physically draining, bro, you love that.
Yeah.
And without that, you really second think. You second think a lot of things. Like, bro, what am I doing? And that's honestly, it was a blessing and a curse. I'm gonna say that because might I had not got hurt and continued my sport career, I wouldn't have went through the things that I went through to get to where I'm at now. You feel
For
me?
sure.
It changed me mentally a lot.
Gotta have a plan B.
Yeah, and it's not even a plan B. It's really just a plan.
Plan,
bro.
yeah. Reality. Yeah.
It's like my whole plan was all based around sports, not life.
Got you. Got you. So college students, that's athletes, listen to that. You can tear something, that'd be it. If you ain't got a reality.
Break it.
You can
gotta
walk
go
down
back.
the street and tear your shit. Pay attention.
Yeah, I didn't tripped over a rock or two.
Listen, because that shit hurt.
For sure. Anybody else got a time? Do you remember the time?
Shit, real life, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't really realize a nigga was going through depression until about 5 years ago. 6 years ago.
Okay.
After losing a good homie from grade school, nigga. My cousin got me to realize, like, nigga, you are depressed, bro. Like, you holding a lot on your shoulders, bro. Just let it go. Shit.
And it takes somebody else to tell you, hey, bro, you depressed.
Even when he was telling me though, I was just like trying to analyze shit and like, I'm not depressed. Nigga, I'm black. I don't go through that. Like,
Nigga just having a day. You feel me? Yeah.
One of them days.
yeah, like, I don't go through that. But that shit made me realize a lot of shit that I was still angry about in my past that happened childhood, sport wise, whatever. I was still depressed over that. I was just battling it in my own way.
Most definitely.
But
And that's as men. I don't think just as African Americans. I think just as men, that's how we handle shit like that when it come to that. Like we just, hey man, that's life for us, basically.
yeah, because we not taught how to even, you feel me, express our feelings.
Exactly.
And
Suck that shit up.
That's real too, because like I was speaking to a woman about this a couple of days ago, and I was telling her, I was like, as children, I don't know about everyone, but I know mostly as black men, or as I was raised in my house, we weren't taught to feel like, we really weren't taught to feel like it was real life. Man up, do what you need to do, and stop bitching. You feel me? So we had no time to sit there and think about our emotions. It was like, no, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
You feel me? No matter what the pain I feel, the disconnect I may think, like, I still gotta do it. So when it comes to growing up, people be like, "Oh, grow up. Why you ain't got emotions?" Like that's nigga, I'm emotionless because this is how I was taught. This is what I was taught.
This is programmed.
I wasn't programmed to be quote unquote a woman or woman like.
Right.
That wasn't a male trait at the time.
Male trait.
Me?
Yeah.
It's not manly to think or feel emotion and then base your movements off emotions.
Yeah.
Most definitely. That's a fact.
The only emotion was anger.
I ain't even gonna say
That could be a sign of depression too.
It was real life work, bro. Just be there to support the family and work. You feel me? Fuck all the emotional. If your wife ain't happy, then you ain't happy. That's what it was, bro.
And that's unfortunate, but yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles most of the time.
A lot of motherfuckers, shit, it don't matter. They never see that happiness because their wife ain't gonna be happy.
Man. Yeah, that's a story for another day. Cause
no, nigga, that's a part of the story.
It's a part of multiple stories. That's what I'm saying. And we ain't got time to get into that.
Hey, no, but I mean, shit. I kind of, me personally, not necessarily that anybody diagnosed me with some shit, but from going through the shit that I go through, and me being an overthinker and stuff like that, I kind of like start to try to sit back and pay attention to myself a little more, and it's kind of like I got anxiety depression, and I say that because I'm always trying to laugh, I'm always trying to have a good time, even though they may cut into certain things. And I feel with that laughter and things like that, you know, it helps me power through certain shit that I couldn't get through or that I overthink about or frustrates me.
Helps you
So
forget that
you
shit.
use
Yes,
laughter
yeah,
as your coping
So
mechanism.
right. So with all that being said, it's kind of like, well, damn, do I gotta have some type of depression, like serious depression, to having to need that damn near every second as like it's a drug or something to power through some shit. And you know, with drug use, that's another depression thing. I forgot how to get into all that, but yeah. Anyway, so that was just my little piece about it. As far as
No, that shit real.
different
I
depression.
smoke weed. I don't do no drugs.
No,
I mean,
Well, when I say- maybe not
that's
the
still a
drug.
that's still a stimulant.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. It don't matter what it
to
is.
be completely honest, weed is still a stimulant.
It don't
No
matter if
how
niggas
you
lick
wanna
paint
think
off the
about it.
wall.
Yeah, because even just like alcohol, bro, you can use a lot of things as stimulants, but weed is a stimulant and also a coping mechanism.
If you using it in those type of ways, you feel me?
Exactly.
Because granted, it is recreational and it's medicinal, you feel me? But everyone has or you could say they use
it's-
it to
things
a
you
certain
abuse,
extent,
yeah.
you feel me? So
Gotcha.
Things you abuse to help yourself through the day.
My dick, no.
I mean that
To be-
that
to be
is a-
100%
that
real,
is an
that's
addiction, bro.
You back at it again?
Because I be having that little problem sometimes too. But to be 100% real, that's a part of it. Sex is a coping
Hold on,
mechanism.
pocket soldier.
Oh no, I ain't never did no shit like that. I ain't never did no
Oh
shit.
my god.
Hell
That
no.
nigga, good
Oh,
damn, that's funny.
You know what? I actually think I had a or probably still do kind of have a sex addiction. Like,
Lord, you all right?
And that's not depression. He
It
just
can
likes it.
be.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
Depends on the day.
Because if you bouncing from one person to
It might not
either
even be one person to one person. It could be one steady person, but it could be like multiple times throughout the day. Like,
Oh wow.
That's deep.
Well, because I was thinking maybe
Nigga said, "Oh wow!" Like,
because I was thinking maybe
that.
like some people get lonely and they just need to be around somebody, and then
it could
you
be
be,
something
that's
like
and then
like,
that turns into okay, I want to fuck.
like I'm bored. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, like
hey,
now
what
we're
you
gonna
doing,
yeah.
buddy?
But
how that grew wasn't necessarily organic or healthy, if you will. So you gotta be
Yeah.
honest about the situation, because even the person receiving it may not view it the way you do, or they thinking like, oh, they really fuck with me, but it's like, no,
I'm depressed.
but don't let
If
them
a-
be
or-
depressed too though. Because
that
it could
that
be
sound like
that,
great
that's
sex
scary.
if you ask me.
No, shit.
That's scary.
Great sex.
that
Sound
might
like
be-
you motherfuckers is going
Yeah.
to jail.
Wait,
Man,
what? Why am I going to jail
depending on how
if it's
deep a
consensual?
motherfucking depression.
We
that
both
shit
sad
could be
people
You said
having
two
sad sex.
depressed people.
No, that's gonna be
Motherfuckers-
wild.
Yeah, exactly. That you motherfuckers is gonna end up fighting and some more shit.
Just don't break my skin.
Don't break skin. This said no whips,
Hell no.
no paddles.
Wow.
You can nibble. Don't bite.
No, different signs of depression though, man. My guy.
I'll speak for me personally. I mean, kind of to Dre's point too as well. I tend to be overthinking way too much. You feel me? So as far as even looking at how I believe I think I could have been more maybe you could say successful out of school, you feel me, or maybe done some things differently in my past, or even just like right now, you know. And I guess that constant always striving for more can also be or make it seem like maybe things aren't necessarily good enough is sign of somewhat depression as well, because you're not being unsatisfied or nothing
Beating
really
yourself up about it.
fulfilling as, I mean, because I can, you know, throw out all these like accomplishments or things that or milestones or whatever, which I know personally a lot of people haven't, you know, experienced, you feel me. But I guess with the expectation that I hold myself to, or the certain standard I hold, that it doesn't allow me to be like comfortable or satisfied, if you will. So it's always kind of like, nigga, I know I need to be doing more, you feel me? Like it's like no excuses for it exactly. But with that, I kind of always look at it in different layers or different shoes. Like, I mean, like, what's it really gonna mean in the long run? Like, nigga, my niggas gonna be there with me? Like, or am my family still gonna be there? Is the world even go fuck around and act right? You feel me? Because it's like, you know, we always want to be like a superhero to somebody or be someone important, if you will, or life changing. But you know how that yeah, exactly. But it's like, but how much of that are you gonna or willing to sacrifice to really, you know, get to that point? And I guess for me that leads into like deeper, darker, you know, thoughts, or even just like shit that I know that I can control, which is even the more scary part for me, because I think when I realized that was probably like around early 20s, I guess, when literally like all the motherfuckers I like or people that I associate with or call friends, or you know, our pack, if you will, like how like what really watching that like separate. And mind you, you know, me coming back and forth and shit from Georgia or Atlanta and back here.
You like, yo, what the fuck?
It's like they're like niggas really changing, you feel me, or like being separated at or experience or doing things that I wish y'all would have been with, you feel, been around to be with, and thinking that we was gonna pick up on that, but then you know reality hits and it's like fuck, like you really like nigga, it's really all on you. And when I kind of got in the grasp of that, like nigga, the world got too big. Like fuck, nigga, it's scary as fuck out here, bro. Like niggas can, you feel me? And mind you, even the people that aren't here, I still be thinking about too. Like just randomly thinking, like, damn, not that nigga gone or she gone. Like, bruh, like, and granted, you don't want to again like lead to a darker place than fucking, you know, because at the end of the day, they hopefully in a better space or in a heaven and hell or universe, whatever you know you believe in. Peaceful. But exactly, but just the fact that the physical part is gone, and then like you know seeing exactly how people react is really either within that moment, then you just gotta you going back to turning up, you feel me, and fucking doing what you gotta do, because that's really, you feel me, that's all you can do at the end of the day, honestly. But how I try to again cope with that or try not to let it, I guess, beat me up is, you know, being around people that I care about, or I feel as though that want to strive to at least where somewhere I also envision as well too, whether it can be different directions, but as long as that, you know, we feeding off each other positively, then you feel me, then I'll keep that to, you know, stay sane, or you know, but I mean, of course, you know, weed also helps as well, but more definitely on the medicinal. But again, I won't say I've abused my authority a few times, but it's never
Up you.
This boy over here sweating chocolate.
No reason. Boy, that nigga.
But yeah, man, I just and with depression, man, it does get, you feel me, heavy, you know, because it don't have to be just like a moment. For me, at least, you know, it can be like, fuck, why your dumb ass do that, bro? Like, why you still like, nigga, like don't have your own, or like, you know, depending on like not
thoughts.
doing what I expecting to do, you feel me? So it's just
Thoughts the back of the head, yeah.
yeah, and I know people suggest, you know, therapy, you know, or you know, going to see a therapist, but how at least my experience with one already, I'll really have to engage with someone who's at least gonna maybe challenge me more or make me think of something that will actually something I can like exercise or try out outside of the session versus me just literally telling you what happened with my day. You know?
Exactly.
And then you just kind of like, all right, well, then that's deep. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you next week. Like, bro, what?
It's like a pointless session.
Like, but again, I know people still need that too as well to get out, because I know it's times where although I may want to, you know, open my suggestions to y'all, but I also want to keep it at a not too much of a bias.
Yeah.
You know, because it's easy for niggas like, oh man, yeah, fuck that bitch, or yeah, man, you be alright, but it's like, nah, bro, like I'm fucking up too for real, like, nah.
we all got our downfalls for real. Like,
So yeah, man, I've been learning to try to be more appreciate or grateful, you know, as you always should, but really not trying to, you know, beat myself down in the dump so much. So I'll try not to ramble too much.
I love you.
Take that.
Go see help, y'all, if y'all need it for real.
Or
As a matter of fact, it's this app called Shine. I'm sorry
Go
to
ahead.
cut y'all off.
No,
It's
dude,
I wasn't gonna say nothing important.
yeah, it's this app called Shine. My job put me on. I believe it's it may be ran by black folks if I'm not mistaken, but it is like a mental health app where you can it gives you more like positive affirmations and shit. You know how, you know, telling you when to meditate or reminding you to meditate, or and having people on available for you to speak
Okay,
as well
let
too.
me ask you this: how many times a week do you use it?
Me personally, I haven't signed. I just signed up
I
for
seen
real.
it
So
on
like
TV.
last week. So I haven't
Okay,
really
okay.
used
So
it.
you signed up last week. When did you learn about it?
It's probably about going on a month now because
Okay, that's not bad.
our organization, because mind you, we also have like a group that's just strictly all black. You feel me? Or everyone
Right,
that's identifies as African descent. That they were gonna bring something on like that, but it was gonna take a little while because they wanted to make sure it was free for us as well, because it is a app or a service that you do have to pay for. But so I am fortunate at least to have it free, so I guess I should use it. But for those who are interested or need some guidance in that line, you feel me? You can definitely use that, and yeah, man, get whatever funk is out of you, man, because we all need it.
Get that toxic out of you.
You can also Google or go up to betterhelp.com. Talk to somebody on the phone, chat, live chat, don't matter. If you want to get some shit off your chest, please.
Yeah. Or you can just like come abuse me. I'm here.
Or call 510-980. You know the rest.
Or go to a depression center. I heard them shits be fun. That's it.
My name is Mike, and that's it.
I didn't
I'm
mind.
laughing about it, but this is a serious matter. We just wanted to put it out there that we definitely take this serious amongst ourselves, and then those who we do love and cherish, which are y'all, you know.
For sure. For sure.
Damn, I need a Q-tip.
Let me help you. All right.
Don't start.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you getting better with this.
Come on,
blocking
man.
thing.
I know you.
Man, I mean,
He blocked me again. 5 foot nothing. Block my shot.
That's funny. Shit. I'm gonna just say, I'm not gonna make depression an excuse for half the shit I probably do. That's probably fucked up. So I'm gonna just put that out there as a grown man. We make mistakes, and I ain't gonna say, "Oh, I was depressed because I did that shit." Nigga, I knew what the fuck I was doing. Anyway, put that out there. But shit, depression, I don't know. What's the difference between heartbreak, depression, stress, and all that shit?
I mean,
combined in one.
heartbreak
They
can't cause depression.
they all synonyms.
All combined in
It's
one.
like an ashtray. They do these, right? And you put it out in the ashtray.
Sorry about.
I had to get one. Yeah, all right.
Oh my god.
No, that might have been that might have helped it.
Q-tip, brother?
Cause I already know as soon as he was about to say, I had to look at y'all. I was like, bro, here you go. What you gonna say?
Y'all gonna learn something sooner or later. I'm gonna teach y'all something.
Wait, so what is the ashtray?
Depression is the ashtray, and
Yeah, she for
you know,
sure.
heartbreak and what other stuff you were saying?
Stress, heartbreak.
Stress, heartbreak. That's the different doobies.
Oh, I see
It
what you
all
mean.
going the same thing.
Oh, you just gotta
Ass
put
train.
it out.
Yeah,
Put it out.
yeah.
I'm putting it out.
All
You
right,
can't
now-
force it out.
Okay.
With the ashtray, you supposed to.
Now I see your painting.
Thank you.
It's all right. Y'all gonna learn. Appreciate you, brother.
Because that was definitely only 1/3 of the section. I'm like, whoa, what is it?
Well, we started laughing mid conversation.
We just know how this nigga talk.
Yeah, because I was like, what are you gonna say,
Man
man?
said like an ashtray.
Really got some Q-tips. That's crazy. But no, I don't know. I guess personally, shit. I guess
Yes, Lord.
going back to when Pops passed, I started being depressed, but I wasn't. I don't know if I was showing that shit or not, but I know y'all was keeping me active with my man. We was doing some parties, and we was staying active. We was doing a lot, and plus my brother was this nigga went off to college, bro, and left a nigga. So I really was like, bro, what the fuck,
Man. But he had to grow up.
But he had to leave, and I was supposed to go. I was supposed to do the same damn shit, but life just didn't. Moms got sick after Pops passing, so I think that was a little bit. But I think just the way I grew up kept me strong. Family is strong as fuck, but I don't know, bro. Just depression hit, I guess, around that time, and I just been dealing with it ever since. And one part is just probably dealing with a lot of female. I love my women, but I deal with a lot of women on a daily basis in my family, so
That shit is a headache.
it's a headache. And then my mom is handicapped, so I be depressed. It ain't the fact that okay, she's getting old. It's just the fact you got to sit there and watch the shit. That shit is depressing. I already did it with Pops. Watched him get sick and pass away. Then I got to sit there and do it with your mother. Like you only get two parents. You get a mom and a dad. So that shit is very depressing. So I think dealing with that for like 11 years and some change or whatever. That's when when I actually realized it was probably talking to somebody else, and they was like, bro, you probably depressed too. And I told myself, I was like, nigga, what I'm telling you, I should be applying to myself, nigga. I think I'm depressed. You feel me? Like, let me.
Is it the fear of seeing it happen again, or fear that just because you've seen similar things in your father that you see in your mom, or what is it the fear that you feel that you feel like makes you depressed?
I think it's just watching her suffer.
Okay.
She's hurting. You know what I'm saying? She can't. What Drake say? My mom can't get dressed up. Telling herself that she too sick to get dressed up, get out, go do shit.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Like
that's
she ain't
true
feeling
shit.
it, and that's every day. And she's depressed 24/7. So it's like because her husband's gone, and then she can't do the things that she used to do. So personally, for me, I got to sit there and take care of her, and I got to watch her like struggle to live a life that sometimes she don't even want to like. I don't even want to be living. So it's depressing. You feel me? Yeah. So don't have grandparents and shit like that. So it's just like as a man, like we were talking about, we gotta suck that shit up. So a lot of times when I do complain or nag, all I hear is, nigga, you can't complain. You complaining too much. Yeah. Like, but first of all, where the hell are y'all? Like, feel me? I'm doing this shit by myself. Not to the family that's listening. I got hella brothers and sisters. You feel me? There's no way in the world no human being should be doing shit, especially for a widow. Yeah. A widow.
Or your mother. Fuck all that.
Yeah, your mother. But in certain religions, it's like, oh, widow. No, you got to take care of the widow. I don't care. That's auntie, grandma, niece, friend, lady down the street. You got to take care of her. Everybody comes together and take care of the widow. And in the case of my mother, that shit did not happen. And for those who, I don't know if family listen or not, but that shit don't matter. But that caused a lot of depression, you know what I'm saying, and still dealing with it till this day. And then having my own kids and shit, boy, a lot is mixed up in that though. But depression is real, but I don't know. I don't know when I realized it, but I realized it, and then that's when reality set in. Like, bruh, this shit is not supposed to. You're not supposed to live like this. So, but that's why I stay funny. You feel me? I talk to a lot of people. Try to make their day. Then when I put a smile on other people's face, I be like, all right, it's a brighter side. You feel me? As long as because everybody is depressed. Everybody's struggling with something. Yeah. So when you talk to somebody and you like, bro, we going through the same thing, but I actually made your day, bro. You made my day just by saying I made your day, my nigga. Really? So it's shit like that goes a long way, and that's something my pops taught me. So talking to people definitely helps. I don't care what people say. Oh, this shit don't help, bro. Talk to somebody. They just might be going through exactly what you're going through.
It's a community, man. We
gotta appreciate with value.
You got to, because everybody going through it. So love each other in the long run, because we all we got.
You know what, Tim?
P.O.P.
I know I say fuck you a lot, but today I'm gonna change it up. I fuck with you.
Ooh,
he's scared.
He's stealing.
What is this? Why?
My heart's growing.
Like the Grinch.
Man, straight.
Look, Max.
Niggas play
That's funny. And that's real shit though, man.
That nigga started bouncing.
It got to be a
around.
lot more love. And I was saying that at my job, man, because it's very diverse at my job. You got a lot of Latinos, Asians, blacks, Ethiopia. I mean, I just told everybody, bro, like, it's not enough love in the world, bro. Like, y'all, like, we be sitting up here arguing over nothing. And it's just love, like, bro, what the fuck is y'all arguing about?
Same color.
Right? 'Cause we the same.
Oh, boy.
You just a shade off.
I use lotion, but you don't. That's the difference.
What the fuck you mean? I don't use lotion.
That nigga use oils.
Oh, Kente oil.
Oils, though.
Hey, why the best?
No, nigga, that's Astroglide, nigga.
Why you telling my secret? Just why the best?
Mixed with cocoa butter.
Hey,
What
and
you
shea
doing?
butter.
Sound like a hell of a night.
You gonna call it La Shea butter? Make it sound like you got it from
TJ
somewhere.
butter.
Nigga
I
got
don't
it
want
from
that.
West Oakland Beauty Supply Store.
Ooh, that's a big. Anyway, yeah. No, but yeah, definitely, man. So if y'all feeling like y'all depressed, or if you're in denial about it, you know, go talk to somebody, figure yourself out, cause you come first at the end of the day. And if you got a family, you can't take care of your family unless you take care of yourself. So take that into some consideration. You dig?
Especially as by being black. I mean, I ain't trying to. I'm just saying, cause we already got a lot of shit that we trying to just push under the rug and step on and step over.
Yeah.
I ain't pushing shit under the rug no more.
Straight up.
That's-
Matter of
honestly-
fact, I don't even like carpet.
And your house still dirty. Just all the shit is under your
Bro,
rug.
stop telling my business.
No, nigga. No. We talked about this.
No, but to be honest, the reason why I be so straightforward is because I was tired of taking shit, bro. Like
There you go.
throughout a specific point of a very specific point of my life, I was really just trying to obey and do what everybody else wanted me to do. And after a while, I was just like, bro, I'm not doing this. Not me. Like, I don't want to do shit you want me to do. I want to do what I want to do, and I want y'all to see that I want that this is what I want to do. And the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is to be verbal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna verbalize what I want to do, because obviously me just being quote unquote disobedient ain't working. So now I need to show and tell.
It's show and tell, fellas. Let's go.
You feel me?
For
And
sure.
then from that point on, you feel me? Here comes TJ.
Said his nuts drop.
Twice.
Uh-oh. That ain't good. Man, look that up. Is that good?
No, it was ball then ball.
Oh, okay. I got you. Ah.